What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome to 13's Garage. Is this your first time watching? Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more about it. Today we're installing a short throw shifter into this 93 Honda Civic. We've already been doing a bunch of work to this. If you're following the series of Civic Chaos, we'll be releasing the first episode here pretty shortly. We're basically just me and Sam both bought 90s body style Civics. Mine's an EG, his is an EK, and we've been fixing them up. Mine was sitting in a field for like 6 years, and his was sitting for about a year. His had timing issues. We got his running day one. Mine's taking a bit more work, but the cars are coming together. I'm pretty happy with my Civic so far. I love the engine bay. The D16 Z6 is the whole reason I bought the car, because I love the single head cams. Yep. But anyway, today we're going to be installing a short throw shifter. Not just any short throw shifter, this short throw shifter. This is a VMS short throw shifter. You can get these on eBay for about 50 bucks. Comes with all the aftermarket polyurethane bushings, which is very nice. And I love the handle design. It's really going to stand out when you see it in the engine bay. And obviously the OEM shift boot is not going to fit over this, so you would see the innards, but don't worry about that, because I'm going to be making a shift boot from this black Crown Royal bag. These are pretty easy to do, but I'll be making a video on how to turn this bag into a shift boot, and that way you can just lace up the top, and it doesn't matter what size shifter you have, it'll conform nicely to it, and you'll have perfect range of motion in all the gears. So enough talk, let's get down to it. And the first step would be to remove your shift knob and boot, but my boot is already missing. But after your boot is removed, you'll reach down here, and this will be your weather shield right here. And this just basically just clips around here with this little rubber band. It fits in down here on the metal brace, and you'll need to pull that up. And then this part, there's a secondary rubber. Let me get a light in here real quick. There's the secondary rubber boot right here. That actually is a part of the shifter. You need to leave that in there, but you need to disconnect it all the way around, because it's going to be stuck onto this metal ring right here. All right, because you're actually going to be pulling this shifter through the bottom. All right, now that we're under the vehicle, you can go ahead and take a look at the shift linkages. These are the shift linkage that connect all the way to the back of the transmission, and this is actually the bottom of your shifter right here. So on most vehicles, you're probably going to have to remove the exhaust system mid pipe right here. You should be able to unbolt it right here, and somewhere back here there should be another place to unbolt it. My exhaust was completely rusted, and because this is a very serious budget build, I just got this 4 to 2 to 1 exhaust headers off of the internet for about 60 bucks. And I just basically fabricated it up to a front bumper side exit exhaust. There's a video coming out about that shortly, so if you want to see how I did that, please ignore the welds. My welding machine is on the fritz, and I'm not the best welder to begin with. So, moving back onto this, what you want to do is go ahead and remove this nut and bolt from the bottom of your shifter. This is going to remove this linkage. And it is a 12 millimeter, just put it on both sides so you can stop the free spinning. And make sure you keep the bolt and nut that you take off of here, because you're going to need that for reinstallation. All right, so that's what it should look like with the bar hanging down. All right, the next thing you got to do is remove these two 10 millimeter bolts. Right there, and then remove these two 12, and that'll allow the entire assembly to come down. All right, and with those bolts removed, you can just go ahead and pull this whole unit down, and there you have it. There's your shifter, pulled straight out of the interior, and with it here, you're free to do. All right. that's good to go. Just reach under here, see if we can't pull this off in one go. There we go, coming through the bottom. And of course you're going to want to take this whole piece off and keep this metal piece right here. That's your main part. I think this actually needs to slide up. Right here. Alright, and you need to keep this sleeve, as you saw me take it off the other one. If you look inside of here though, there's little plastic runners on here, and that allows this bushing to be held tightly while still being able to move the shifter. You want to go ahead and transfer that over to your new unit, and it just pops right back in place. Alright, now we're going to reinstall that lower band. If you look right here, you can see that this edge is smoothed out and kind of folded under. You want the ball of your shifter to sit on this top part right here. Alright, so I had to loosen the top one there so that the bottom wheel can become aligned. Now with the two 12mm bolts in hand, we're going to go ahead and reinstall this. I'm going to take a second to line up that bushing right here, but it's by no means difficult. Feels good. All right. Now with the new shifter and polyurethane bushing installed, go ahead and connect it up to the transmission connecting rod. Not connecting rod. The transmission shift link. All right. Now that the transmission link has been disconnected, we're going to go ahead and remove the old bushings. They come stock with this metal sleeve in here. That's actually to stop flex from the bushings, so they can't just pop out. You can actually just remove these with a flathead screwdriver. You can just put it in on the back side and just push it on out, but I don't think I'll be able to do that on camera. But there you go. So you literally just push it right on out, throw it on the floor, whatever you want to do with it. Just don't lose track of it. And then the stock bushing, as you can see, I can literally just push this. I'm not gonna be able to do this on camera, I don't think, but let me just put it down on my tripod. Get this kind of lined up best that I can. I don't have a very tall tripod. Should just be able to push that through. And there's the old bushing. And what we're going to be doing is replacing it with the red ones that you just saw. And you just put these ones in on either side, and then the bolt holds it all together. Alright, the polyurethane bushings are installed. Short shifter is installed. Everything's looking good. I will say, in hindsight, this was not worth it. That was a pain in the ass getting those polyurethane bushings in. I'm assuming they sent me the wrong ones. I had to trim them down a little bit, but they were very, very snug after my trimming. So they're gonna do a good job, but I don't know if I'd want to do that again. Got the weighted shift knob on there. Just wanted to put that on real quick to see how it looked. And I mean, that's incredible. Neutral, third gear, fourth gear. That's incredible. What a great addition just for like 50 bucks. The new polyurethane bushings feel fantastic. Look at that rebound, the recoil from it. That feels fantastic. That changes the entire feel of the car for 50 bucks. shortens the throw by about 40%, and just looks fantastic. After that, after I finish the shifter boot, this thing's gonna look very clean on this interior. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you can check out all the, fix my camera real quick. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed so you can see the new videos coming out over the next couple weeks. I'm gonna try to get more videos of Sammy in here working. He's just been busy with some family stuff. So hopefully he'll be back soon though. And we'll go out here and take a look at his car real quick. For those who have not been following the show, here's his EK Civic. And he picked his up for $600. I picked mine up for $300. You see he's got a little bit of body damage, but he's going to be working that out, and of course there'll be videos on all of that as well. His came with some rims already on it. They're kind of like a strange looking TE style rim. I like them, but I ended up going with the F1 something somethings for mine because I got a good deal on them and they look really good. And this is going to be actually painted OD green to match the RX-8, my RX-8 down here. It's been sitting for a minute, so please don't judge. We've been busy running the shop, and we're actually LS swapping it. So it's going to be LS swapped. It's all cleaned out, gutted out. This is my race car for a little while, and finally got around. The rotary engine, believe it or not, was not blown when I pulled it. It actually still works. It's sitting right over there. I was actually thinking about possibly swapping it into my Ford Ranger out front. That's another project, by the way, I haven't been posting about, and I really should. This Ford Ranger right out here, I picked up that Ford Ranger for $400. Lowered it 6 inches, new headlights, grille, taillights. Basically did a gasket set on the engine to cover up some leaks, or fix some leaks. Full tune up, and the thing runs and drives great. Needs an alignment, but I am probably going to be painting the rims and redoing the suspension. Just a couple little fixes I want to do to make it a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, I'll try posting about that. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments, and if that's something that interests you, let me know. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to actually rotary swap a Ranger, call it the Rotary Ranger, because I got the engine and transmission already sitting over here. I just need to get an ECU and a harness, and that would be it. But yeah, so lots of new shows coming out soon, hopefully. If you have not done so already, please subscribe, and look forward to next time. Peace.